The Little Mermaid is the newest Disney live-action remake directed by Rob Marshall. A young mermaid named Ariel makes a deal with a sea witch to trade her beautiful voice for human legs so she can discover the world above water and impress a prince. Hey guys, this is Ben from iCrave Network back with my review of The Little Mermaid. But before I get into my review, go down to the comment section below and let me know what your favorite Disney live-action remake is. Mine is Cruella. Only weeks after Peter Pan and Wendy was released, we have yet another Disney live-action remake, this time adapting the 1989 classic, The Little Mermaid. This was the film that kicked off the Disney Renaissance, in which we saw Disney release a string of some of the most successful animated films of all time in close succession to one another. I'm a fan of that original film, though it was never one of my absolute favorite Disney movies, and unlike most, I have enjoyed quite a few of the live-action remakes, so I was mildly excited for this one. And I'm happy to say that I was very surprised by this movie, very pleasantly surprised by this one. The Little Mermaid is a fun and exciting adventure under the sea that manages to capture a lot of the magic. It's largely a beat-for-beat translation from the shipwreck to the deal with Ursula to the adventures with Eric above water, but at every turn, Rob Marshall adds more context to the scenes, explores new sides to these characters, and even introduces new characters we've never seen before. More than most of the Disney remakes, all of the changes here work very well. They're very fitting and in line with the original, and they honestly feel like they should have always been apart. They fit like a glove, and I think that's why this film works so well. Overall, it strikes a really good balance of old and new, giving you all of that nostalgia that you want when going to see a movie like this, while also giving you reasons to fall in love with this new adaptation. It's not just the original done again, it has more to it. The cast is also largely very good. Halle Bailey, who plays Ariel, is going to be a star. As expected, she's on screen for most of the runtime, and she just immediately draws you in. She gives such a charismatic and charming performance. She is so likable. She plays the innocence and the kindness of the character of Ariel very well, and her voice is on another level. She legitimately gave me chills at multiple points during this movie. When she sang A Part of Your World, chills, man. She's so good. And then Jonah Hauer-King, who plays Eric, was also very good. He gets a lot more to do in this one than he did in the original, and he was very likable. He and Ariel have great chemistry together, which is very important because they are together for a lot of this movie, and I bought into their chemistry. And then Melissa McCarthy as Ursula. I always thought this was a bit of an odd pick, bit of a weird pick, but she was better than I thought she would be. Unfortunately, I can never fully buy into her as Ursula. Maybe it's because I know that's Melissa McCarthy. Maybe it's because she doesn't fully sell the performance. I didn't believe that she was this evil witch that she's trying to be, but she was good enough. Now, the music, we know that Lin-Manuel Miranda was brought on to do some of the music for this film, and you got Alan Menken returning as well, and I thought the music was great. All the songs, all the original songs are wonderfully adapted, from Under the Sea to Kiss the Girl, and the new songs were pretty great as well. They're not on the same level as the original songs, but they do fit in with the other songs, and they feel like they belong within this catalog of songs. So for that reason, I think they were well done, though I don't know if they're going to be new classic Disney songs or anything like that. Now, when it comes to the filmmaking and the visuals, they're a little hit and miss, which I'll get into, but all the above the water sequences with Eric and Ariel are beautifully shot with larger than life production design, costume design, incredible set pieces and locations. It was just really beautiful and really grand and fun to be immersed into that world. Now, as for the negatives, it does suffer from some weak visuals and CGI during the underwater sequences. As I was fearing, they were facing a big challenge trying to bring this underwater world to life, and sometimes it looks quite good and believable, but often it looks pretty muddy and dark. Rob Marshall does a fine job directing, and there are some creative decisions made, but especially in these underwater sequences, the camera placements and the movements felt very off-putting and computer generated. Also, while I do think a lot of the new additions to the film work. Some of them feel a little unnecessary and like they're retreading story beats that have already been explored, and like they were trying to find things to fill the runtime, to fluff up the runtime, because this film is almost an hour longer, and I don't think it needed to be. I think it could have been trimmed down, which would have helped the pace. It would have allowed it to be tighter. There are just some scenes here and there that felt unnecessary. So yeah, Little Mermaid, it's fun. It's got that Disney magic. It's very charming. And if you are a fan of the original Little Mermaid, if you're a fan of these Disney remakes, this is one of the best ones yet, and I think you're gonna have an amazing time. So that's it for this review. I hope you enjoyed. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you don't miss any of our future uploads here on the channel. And if you want to check out more of our reviews here on the channel, you can click on either of the video icons right over there. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.